I didn't speak the language, and an airline had even lost one of my bags. Ugh. Now to think about it, I lost a pair of my favorite Jordans.
Oh, not the J's.
Yeah, yeah. I was moping around during one of my first practices because of that, and a teammate came up to me and he said, "MP, everyone's life is hard. Yours, mine, the people in the stands. Nobody cares about your problems."
Talk about tough love.
True story, yeah. He didn't like me at first either, but he helped me whether he knew it or not.
And how'd he do that?
He snapped me out of it. Out of all my self-pity, it was gone. You know, I realized that I was dealing with something, but so what? And I had to ask myself, okay, I can try to overcome it, or I can give up. What kind of person do you want to be?
That actually makes sense, I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So, here we are. We've had a few things go against us this series, but so what? Everyone's going through something. And we've got a chance to go to the conference finals. If we win one more game, one more.
All right, so how you feeling about your chances?
Bro, I am ready to run through a brick wall for this win. And nothing's gonna slow me down. I promise you that.
Game 7, Western Conference Semifinals. The Dallas Mavericks have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Timberwolves. It's all come down to Game 7 of the conference semifinals. Up next.
Here it is, folks. Game 7 of the Western Conference semifinals. These two teams have battled hard, but it's only one that will move on. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. And it's Flagg in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, after the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Here we go. So Dallas will get the first possession. Bishop the pass to Irving. Back to Bishop. Pass to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with the block.
Get that out of here. Gobert doing his job to protect the rim.
And there's Edwards on the assist from Randall.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Here's Flagg. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Edwards. Latrey. Good on the triple. Edwards got 5 minutes.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around him.
The drive by MP. And he makes good on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And here's Edwards from the arc. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. In the corner, Irving with it for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Randall is doubled. Banked in off the glass.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Flagg. Outside Irving. Lively a screen on DiVincenzo. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Gobert. Now DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Oh, wow, guys.
I'm really injured. That's
And
crazy.
boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always...
That's crazy.
And so MP will bring it up for the Mavericks. A 12-point game. And we're getting confirmation now. MP is cleared to return in this one. Wow. He'll start the second half for his team.
They're saying it's a high ankle sprain, and I think it's likely that MP would sit the rest of this one out if it were a regular season game. But with his team on the cusp of getting through to the next round, I'm not surprised to see him try and play through it. So much hype around Cooper Flagg. Just an all-around type of forward. Can guard and play multiple positions. I cannot wait to see his career develop.
McDaniels with the bounce pass. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. Randall no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And he makes that one. 6 points for Derek Lively.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And Gobert gets to Randall. It's good from long range. Randall's got 16 points.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Mavericks trail by 10. Bishop with it. Outside Irving. Pass to Gafford. Up top Bishop. Back to Gafford. Irving for three. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 8.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Edwards passes to Randall. DiVincenzo with the screen on Washington. Randall no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky while he was off.
Wyatt gets the screen from Bishop. Misses off the right iron.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Back to Edwards. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Out to Edwards. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Gafford. And there's Randall on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd assist on the night. Gafford. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Bishop with it. Now defended by Gobert. And Gafford throws it down.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Randall against Washington. Randall can't get that one to fall. Mavericks trail by 7. Bishop the pass to Washington. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Randall. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Irving for 3. Julius Randall with the rebound.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling. Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Mavericks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. Minnesota leading by 7. Here is Edwards. He's got 19. Stolen by Washington. Irving passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Here's Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Bishop, and the layup falls. MP's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender inside.
Pass to Washington. Flag sends a screen for Washington. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota leading by 4. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert with the screen on Irving. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Here's Irving. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Drains the three-pointer. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Derek Lively. Allie, what are they saying about the prognosis?
The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. He says he wants to play on it, and the training staff has given him the okay. Guys, you know he wants to get back on the floor and help his team get to the conference finals.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this, but it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He tallied 32 points and made a good number of free throws as well. Once he found his rhythm, it was pretty much over. He found a way to do whatever he wanted. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Bishop. Here's DiVincenzo. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Gobert with the screen on Washington. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Washington finds MP. Lively a screen on DiVincenzo. Shoots it. Lively's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Good chance here for McDaniels. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bishop's shot is off.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Russell. Back to Bishop. Knocked loose. Pass to Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Minnesota leading by 13. Takes the 13-footer. And there's Edwards on the assist for Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight. Dallas has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Bishop the pass to Washington. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Spins. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Jacks up a 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the dunk by MP.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Najee Marshall in for Washington. Conley finds Miller. Here's Highland. And here's Conley outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Gafford. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Reed misses.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Marshall sets a screen for MP. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Marshall.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Conley against MP. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 5 now.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Gafford trying to break free. Nice shot by Bishop. MP's got 11 in the second half. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Conley surveying the D. Makes it off the glass. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Over in the corner, Marshall. Pass to Bishop. Driving to the basket. And MP throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Clark dishes to Conley. Takes the assist and lays it in. They got the pass nicely. 9 points in the game so far. Bishop the pass to Gafford. Here's Flag. Screen by Gafford. MP kicks to Russell. Here's Flag. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with a pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Randall outside. Offline with his 3.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Here's Bishop. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. 19 points for MP.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to Highland. From downtown, Bishop grabs the board. Dallas shooting really well. 54% from the floor. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to Highland. Randall left side. Over Marshall. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Randall's got 11 in the second half. On the wing, MP. Over by Conley. Now, here's Bishop. Shot clock at 6. Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Randall with the bucket.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball. And you can see why.
Bishop. Stolen by Highland. Count that bucket. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Dallas also making a switch. Lively's checked in. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chugging up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
He appreciated Allie. Thank you.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break. The defensive rebounding is so important, and he fought for that one.
To Highland. And here's Randall. Marshall defending. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. And with that shot, the Minnesota Leafs got down to just 6 points and the bucket from Bishop.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Out to the right wing. Randall is doubled. The wide open look here for Highland. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
And here is Conley. Three-pointer, Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
Creating spacing. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the night and his 2nd this half.
Thompson off the bit from Bishop. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Randall passes to Conley. Shoots the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Reed with a screen on Thompson. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Bones Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Dallas also making some changes. Washington's checked in for Najee Marshall. And Flagg subbed in for Thompson. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. To McDaniel. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And they recover it.
Everything is bouncing their way tonight. The offensive glass has been a big factor in this one.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. 3-pointer, Randall. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Bishop, and the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
McDaniels outside. DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. For 3, Edwards. Bishop grabs the board. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Outside, Edwards. to Randall. Bishop grabs the board. Mavericks trailed by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Randall against Washington. And here's Edwards from the arc. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's good for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the dunk by MP.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall surveying the D. Looking to end the run. No good on that one. Mavericks leading by 3. Irving with a clean look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
MP against DiVincenzo. Edwards drawing the double team. Randall from outside, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bishop the pass to Washington. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 8. McDaniels outside. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Edwards pressing in from outside.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Here's Bishop. Gobert with the block. Stolen by Washington. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Irving fires. McDaniels pulls it down. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Now DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Can't get it.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Team. Washington sets the pick for MP. Oh, softly lays it in.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Free throw good from Washington.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Edwards. Inside. Edwards finishes strong.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Irving outside. DiVincenzo against MP. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Here's Gobert. Stolen by Lively. Now Washington. The basket is good.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
They've definitely been more opportunistic. They have pushed the pace every time they've had the chance.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He knows every possession is critical now. Now Edwards. Good.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Everyone's answering the bell and executing.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Here's Washington. And an intentional foul right there. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Rebounded by Lively, and so they choose to intentionally foul. That's the first, that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, Kyrie is such a high IQ player. He is so good at breaking down a defense and finding ways to score in tough situations.
Paint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here's McDaniel. DiVincenzo. So the Dallas Mavericks have won the series. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win here in round 2.
And what a memorable series this was. So fitting that it came down to a Game 7, and now no rest for the weary. They've got to get right back to work.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
All right, I'm here with MP, the man, the myth, the legend, as he helps his team move on to the conference finals in his rookie season. How you feeling, bro?
Invisible! Unless this entire team gets struck by lightning, we're cruising through the next round. I'm talking 4 straight dubs.
Hold up, you guaranteeing the sweep?
I'm guaranteeing the sweep, Xander. And they can put that on their bulletin board, too. After what we've been through, man, I'm telling you, it's going to feel like light work. Let's go!
A remarkably gutsy game from MP as he shakes off injury to lead his team to a series-clinching victory. I'm told the team is not worried about his status moving forward, and MP himself has said he's good to go for the conference final.